Okay, everyone, good afternoon. In this occasion, we're gonna talk about how to get better to learn something important for you. We're gonna talk about your self-learning, okay? I am going to share something important for me. For example, how do I get learning something? I learn using markers, I learn drawing in my notebook, and I don't learn copy everything. It is important for me and for you to identify how you get learning something interesting for you. Okay, I am going to show some material or tools that is important for me that for me to use in my notebooks. I use colors in my notes. Okay, I use markers. Okay, sorry. Okay, I use some some colors, some markers, and I learn making drawings. Okay, and for that, it is important to identify how can you get learning something better. Okay, in this occasion, you have to use these sentences. Okay, one more time. Repeat after me, please. How do I get learning something? I learn using markers. I learn drawing in my notebook. I don't learn copy everything. Okay? I learn, you can write too. I learn making schemes. Okay? Probably I learn watching videos. And how can you get to learn something? Tell me, how can you get to learn something? Do you have another way to learn any topic? Please share with us, okay? There are another ways to learn something. You can go, I go to internet to learn more, okay? Excellent. Now you have to identify how do you get to learn something. Okay, don't forget. Ready? Very good. Now, in another way, I have a series of steps in which I can get learning better. For example, nowadays I course my mastering, and in the mastering the doctors, okay, the professors told us that we need to read a lot topics. For that, after read that topics, they told us that we need to make some schemes. For example, this is my scheme, okay? This scheme talk about dimensiones de aprendizaje, okay? And for example, this is a piece of cardboard, okay, black cardboard, and then I imprint this picture about the brain, and before to paste the brain, I use water paints to spread, okay, some over a little bit over the cardboard, and then I paste the title. Yes, and this is a way to learn for me better. For example, there are different dimensions, okay? He is Marzano, This is a kid. This is the question. The question in this step talk about the age in which you can learn better. Yes, this is the way how to get to learn better, okay? And the importance for you to get together with someone, okay? Well, this is the way to learn a little bit. This is a main map. I have another way. This is a conceptual map, concept map, okay? And this is the same, the process of el proceso de aprendizaje, but it is different. For example, I love the colors, and for me it's better to identify the points, the main points to apply with you. Yes, and I learn in different ways. I love use the paints, and I never take classes, and I love watching videos to learn how to use the color water. And this is, well, this is it is no better, but I learn practice a lot with the color waters, okay? Well, then I think I am going to show they are incompleted because this is a practice of how to learn, how can I learn better? Okay, practice this is a leaf, okay? Very good. Bueno, en esta segunda parte, después de que identifiquen cómo pueden aprender, tienen que identificar cómo, qué les gusta hacer más. Then I am going to share a presentation PowerPoint, okay? Sorry. And how to get of new knowledge by myself. Myself means mí misma. ¿Cómo puedo llegar a adquirir nuevos conocimientos por mí misma? Sin la necesidad de un profesor, sin la necesidad de que alguien me esté diciendo cómo hacer las cosas. Para eso tienes que identificar qué es lo que te gusta hacer, ¿ok? Pues si te gusta dibujar, si te gusta hablar, si te gusta escuchar, ¿ok? Habemos personas que nos gusta escuchar y parece que no estamos poniendo atención porque estamos haciendo otra cosa, pero estamos escuchando. Hay personas que están haciendo dibujos y están relacionándolos con el tema. Vamos a utilizar la estructura de simple present, ¿ok? The purpose of the class is identify the way to get knowledge yourself. Question by yourself. Pregúntate a ti misma. Question by yourself. Do I like write? Do I like listen to music? Do I like to listen information? Ay, aquí me equivoqué, es information en la pregunta. Do I like draw when I read information? Okay, it's important to ask yourself, how do you like to do? Okay? Now, the main question is, how do I learn better? How do I learn better? In this occasion, we're gonna use the vocabulary. 3 pound embodies the sentence, the sense of the mind and soul. Sight, smell, sorry, this apart. Sight, smell, touch, taste, and hearing assemble the messages, store that information, spinal cord. Okay. Now, 3 pounds. 3 pounds means 3 libras. Embodies the zen of the mind and the soul. Es hacer presente la esencia o guardar en la mente la esencia la esencia de la mente y del alma, ¿sale? Sight means vista, smell means olfato, touch means tocar, taste means probar, and hearing means escuchar. Assemble the messages means ensamblar mensajes. Store the information means guardar la información. Spinal cord means espina dorsal. ¿Sale? O, ay, se me fue la palabra. Es, ay, se me fue. Bueno, me acuerdo ahorita. Next one. Ok. Instrucciones. Antes de continuar con las instrucciones, les voy a enseñar este documento, ¿sale? Para que lo vayamos leyendo. Dice así. Dice, well, what are you doing here? You wanna write the best title that you think for this article. It says, the brain is an amazing 3-pound organ that controls all function of the body, interprets information from the outside world, and embodies the descent of the mind and soul. Intelligence, creativity, emotion, and memory are a few of the many things governed by the brain. Protected within the skull, the brain is composed of the cerebellum, and brainstem. The brain receives information through our 5 senses: sight, touch, taste, and hearing, often many at one time. It assembles the messages in a way that has meaning for us and can store that information in our memory. The brain controls our thoughts, memory, and speech, movement of the arms and legs, and the function of many organs within our body. The central nervous system, CNS, is composed of the brain and the spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system, PNS, is composed of spinal nerves that branch from the spinal cord and cranial nerves that branch from the brain. Okay, how do I learn? Okay, this is a practice in which you're gonna apply the questions and you're gonna identify how it's better for you. Get to this knowledge that you need. You wanna get yourself learning, okay? Well, instructions. The instructions are: read the text sent by your team manager. Okay. Probably Fatima or your team manager have sent this previous document. You have to structure something interesting to identify the main idea in a white sheet. Or you can use another color sheet. You can use recycled material, okay? Step number 1, read the text. Step number 2, identify the main idea. Step number 3, what you have understood about the topic. You can use a main map, concept map, record an audio. You can say someone else to read it for you. Note, if you don't understand or if you don't know what are the different about, you can find information. You can go to this link, https://www.imagine.com, blog differences between mind maps and concept maps. Okay, very good. Okay, at final of this task, what are you doing? Exchange your mind map or your work that you have chosen, okay, or whatever you did with someone else. You will give me an scheme you want about the text sender. Get together with someone else to exchange ideas about the way you learn. Record a video in a minute and you and your partner will explain about the way to learn, such as she or he. For example, if you're explaining about the way your partner, okay, getting that knowledge, okay, use adjectives. You're gonna compare how your partner learn and how do you learn. Yes. For example, probably your partner learn you listening music or listening information, okay? And probably you don't like to listen information. Probably for you is better to read a book or watching movies, okay? Okay. Now, the characteristic you have to write in your final work are date to give it, okay? May 1st, 2020. Friday, May 1st, 2020. And your partner that you have to give is your boss boss manager of group. For example, in this occasion is Fatima. She is going to keep, okay, the task, and Fatima is going to send it for me on Friday 1st at 8 p.m. Okay. If you have a question, you can send me a message to connect with you and say how to do it better. Okay, everyone? Okay, now listen and final. This is the final. How do you learn? Okay, before to make a scheme or record a video or make a video, I don't know, okay? You will write here in future your answer. What will you do to identify to learn, okay? And then after you have made or get the information, okay, catch the information from the text, you will write a conclusion. You will write an idea, how do you get better, okay, after you have to discover the way to learn, okay? You can use, or sorry, no, you can use, no. You have to use the simple present, okay, the verb to be or instructor do and does, simple present, okay? And then you will use will and going to explain how are you using this structure or this strategy in the university, okay? You have to write just 4 lines, 4 lines, no more, 4 lines. It's okay, everyone? Okay, this is the way to identify how is better for you to learn. And what is the purpose of the class? After you have to get or have to identify how do you learn better, you need to learn this strategy for all your life. Okay, everyone? If you have a question, remember, you're gonna send me a message by WhatsApp and then I am going to match with you. This is all and bye-bye.